So I mentioned how my father passed away recently. My brothers and I were kind of going through his things and, cleaning up things, getting rid of certain things, going to donate stuff. And then obviously keeping a lot of things that were his that, we want and appreciate, and kind of dividing it up amongst us. And some of it was, he was an avid pocket knife collector, amongst many other things, but he really liked pocket knives, and he liked Spyderco a lot too. I mean, there was a lot of brands he liked to buy, but I was just going through various things and ran across this, and decided to keep it for myself. My brothers didn't have, we were kind of trying to be even and kind of be fair to each other and spread it up evenly, but never seen this before. He'd never shown it to me, and I was kind of surprised by it. It's called a C190CFP is the model. But look at this thing. It's like carbon fiber, and then the top is brass. And then look at the blade. It looks like you never used this for anything. There's still like plastic here on the back. It's really, really pretty knife. Bring it up to the camera here for a second. I mean, look at this. What a pretty knife. I mean, that brass really, it's going to scratch up, but, it's kind of brass. And then the carbon fiber. What a trip. Even has a pretty neat looking pocket clip. It's like a kind of steel bar thing. You can see this has like a protective plastic, probably from the packaging. You just never peeled it off because it's going to get box wear. The blade, how close can I get this? It says, I can't pronounce that name. I think that's part of the name of this knife, like what the model is. Looks like this is Taiwan. That's cool though. I had a Spyderco a long time ago, a Delica. I still have it actually, a Delica, and it was made in Seki, Japan. But I don't know if none of them are made there, or maybe high-end ones are still made in Japan. But this one looks like it's made in Taiwan. Rather be made in Taiwan than mainland China. I mean, look at this. I'm not saying too much because I'm just trying to make sure it comes out in the camera well. Look at that grind. This is a nice knife. Has an interesting grip. You kind of feel like you're like a samurai or something. Kind of have it like outstretched, like you're going to just slice into somebody. It's a beautiful knife. Not sure I would actually carry this. It's pretty big and hardcore. I'm more of a Swiss Army knife guy, as you see in my other videos. Like, as an example, set that down. This is what I have in my pocket right now. It's a Swiss Buck, discontinued old Swiss Army, but less likely to draw attention. Good tool watch because it has a nail file, which is useful, and a nail pick to kind of clean your nails and other kind of get other things. I use the can opener on this because it's a claw style that Wenger used. Works really well as a package opener when I don't want to dull my blade. The screwdriver, standard screwdriver, is really good, obviously, and then the Phillips, and then it has a nice clip point. But I mean, the size difference is pretty significant. I'm guessing if I measure this blade, it's probably still, maybe not. I don't know. I think it would still be in compliance with whatever the limit is in California and a lot of the United States, like 3 inches or 3 1/4, something like that. It's probably still compliant. I don't think they would make a knife not compliant because then it really limits their ability to sell it. But I mean, you look at the difference, it's pretty dramatic. Like, you pull this out, people are going to look at you like, are you like a samurai? It's pretty serious, pretty big. I mean, it's not like I don't know, I wouldn't say it's intimidating looking, but it's definitely eye-catching. And it, you know, I'll look up the value of it, but I'm sure this wasn't super cheap. Whereas, you know, you break one of these. I mean, they don't even make this one. It's discontinued, but I think I paid like 25 for this on eBay. Basically, it was unused. It was still in the box. The box was all tattered, but I'm not worried about this guy, and it's really sharp, and you know has little. It came on this, and I just have it in the pocket clip, hanging in my pocket, so it kind of deep carries a little bit, and it's out of the way, and it works. Whereas something like this, a little bit more hardcore. Either way, I just thought it was interesting and cool. Or I don't know the I guess it's really the blade is very interesting design. Obviously, this shape is really cool and the grind, but I think it's really the carbon fiber and the brass and the contrast of those and the just the way the handle scales look. This is pretty. It's a pretty knife, pretty neat knife. Anyway, thought I'd just do a little quick video. Talk to you guys later.